What's up, class? I'm your teacher, Don Kavi, a serial entrepreneur and host of this channel where we talk about all things entrepreneurship and making your passion your life. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of how I bought Golden Acres, a raw dog food company, on Craigslist. You might not think buying a business is in your future, but listen up. This might be how you jump out of the corporate ladder one day. But first, if you're interested in entrepreneurship, like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be the first to know when a new video drops. Let's get into it. Buying a business probably wasn't the first way of becoming an entrepreneur to cross your mind. It wasn't mine either, but I'm about to tell you a pretty cool story that might get your wheels turning. When I was in Madison, Wisconsin in graduate school, I was at an event where I met a fellow student who told me he bought a business on Craigslist. The business he bought was to install and take down signs for realtors, and the business was paying for his doctorate. Super cool. I went home that night and searched Craigslist. Sure enough, there were companies for sale, but the majority of them didn't look like great businesses and really were quite expensive. But if this guy found a cool company, so could I. I made a recurring event on my calendar to take 15 minutes once a month to look for companies for sale on Craigslist. Fast forward 4 years and I stumbled on an interesting ad for a raw dog food company. It was a woman wanting to retire who made dog food for her clients at her kennel. She had sold the kennel but not the dog food company. This was 2014 and before raw dog food had become a big trend. What I liked about the concept was I liked pets, it was using local and healthy ingredients, and it looked like a small business I could improve. I set up coffee with the owner and I got a chance to dig deeper into the company. I asked a lot of questions about how she started, how she thought it could grow, and about the client base. To me, the value of this business is that it had recurring clients. The customers had to feed their dogs every month. If I bought the business and could keep the clients happy, the monthly revenues would be relatively stable. I told her I wanted to speak to the top 3 customers before making my decision. When I spoke to the customers, I was blown away with their commitment to the food. Golden Acres were the highest quality pet food and also packaged in bulk to help keep the price down. These customers on average had been with the company for 7 years. When Golden Acres brought in a customer, they kept them for life. A key concept in business is called customer lifetime value. It's a measure of the average customer's revenue generated over the entire relationship with the company. Golden Acres was extremely high in pet food. The average customer was spending nearly $200 a month. And with $200 a month over 7 years, the customer lifetime value was enormous. I made an offer on the company, and with a little negotiation, I was able to buy the company outright from the owner. I took the helm and immediately did a few things. I first built a Shopify website for online orders and taking credit cards. Previously, the company only took checks. I know for you young people out there, this is what a check looks like. I then raised prices because in business, raising prices is hard and there are few justified opportunities to do so in the eyes of your customers. When a business transitions ownership, that's one of them. She also had 117 different products. I looked at the sales history and the margins and cut that number down to 36 products. I kept doing changes to the business in phases as I was able to grow the company cash flow positive. For example, when I bought the company, the food was only available in the Twin Cities, Minnesota area. I expanded shipping to home deliveries in the 5-state area. It was first packaged in containers similar to Tupperware and fresh. I changed it to full color printed packaging that was frozen. I ran the company for a little less than 5 years and was able to turn a profit every single year. I sold the company to another entrepreneur for twice what I paid, and I negotiated a percentage stake in his next business. For me, Golden Acres was a great experience running an online product business and will leave me with many memories I will never forget. One time, I was delivering an order to a customer who wasn't at home. She told me to leave her food in the barn's freezer. After putting the food in the barn, I came out to find a goat on the roof of my truck. Now, I grew up in the suburbs. Getting a goat off your roof is no expertise I have. I tried talking him down, I attempted climbing up there, and I realized what might motivate a goat. Some sort of food. I went into the barn and found something that looked like food, threw it on the ground. The goat came running and I sped off the property. Being an entrepreneur is going to put you into positions that you don't know the answer to. I was in the middle of nowhere and I had to figure out how to get a goat off my roof. There's no guide to a lot of things in what we do. You have to think creatively to keep your company moving forward. Key lessons from this video are to keep your mind open to buying a business. There are plenty of business owners out there who want to retire and you can be their exit plan. You might be doing them a favor and you might also be saving yourself a lot of time by taking over an already running business. That's it for now. Get started on making your plan and let's start making your passion your life. I'll see you in the next vid. Ciao!